Alright, Shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. What I said was, all the praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, who is the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai, who is the Messiah, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone everywhere. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Bear me 1 second. Okay. However, this lesson, right, is regarding earthquake that recently hit. Okay. And it and this isn't just, a regular, earthquake, man. Right? It says a 7.0 magnitude earthquake reported off northern California coast. Tsunami warning canceled. All right, and this is an earthquake that came out that happened recently. All right, today's date, I believe, is December 6th, going into 7th. All right, and let me just play this video real quick. See what comes up.
Following the state of emergency in California at this hour after a major earthquake struck off the coast of northern California. This is the moment the magnitude 7 earthquake struck, shaking this home in Fortuna near the epicenter. The most powerful quake in that region in more than 30 years. Wine bottles knocked off shelves at a nearby inn. A rare tsunami warning for a time from Santa Cruz all the way up to Oregon. Mass evacuations on Highway 1, people moving away from the coast. The quake centered off the coast of Ferndale, California, near the Oregon border, but felt in San Francisco, 270 miles away. And tonight, here are the obvious concerns, whether there could be more coming. ABC's Melissa Adon in California tonight.
Tonight, chaos on the West Coast.
And Salaki, I don't know if you can hear the, the audio and the video, but the captions are on. So just, to read that. Just, to see some different, the different damage and everything it brought.
A powerful magnitude 7 earthquake rocking northern California, sparking a rare tsunami warning and mass evacuations.
A magnitude 7.0 is a major earthquake.
Watch the moment the quake violently shakes this cannabis facility.
Dude, an earthquake is happening right now.
California's governor declaring a state of emergency, the largest quake to hit the region in more than 3 decades, followed by more than 30 aftershocks.
It all started happening. Everything from the shelves fell down and the lights started going and people fell down.
Reports of houses knocked off their foundations. Residents like Craig Fry and his fiance racing for higher ground.
When we heard about the 7.0, we said, well, this is serious. We might want to go ahead and evacuate and put everything up high, the electronics, and we got the dog, and we got out of there.
5 million people under tsunami alerts, boats speeding to shore. John Forsythe was surfing.
Next thing you know, people are yelling at us, get out of the water, get out of the water. There's a tsunami coming. And we were pretty shocked, not gonna lie.
I feel it.
The shaking lasting several seconds.
Dad, there's an earthquake happening. Look at the pool.
Pools overflowing. Products knocked off store shelves. Authorities canceling that tsunami warning about an hour after it was issued. David, this was the biggest earthquake to hit Northern California in more than 3 decades. And now authorities are warning millions that more strong aftershocks could strike. David?
Yeah, it's unsettling several hours in California tonight. All right, Melissa, thank you. Following the state of emergency in California at this hour.
So, Hopefully you were able to read that. But I'm going to read this subtitle. Says 7.0 magnitude earthquake rattles California coast. Triggers tsunami warning. The biggest earthquake in decades struck off the coast of Northern California, sparking a brief tsunami warning and urgent evacuations. The quake was felt as far south as San Francisco, courtesy city of Rio Del. All right, so you get the point. All right, I don't really have to read too much more. Okay, that's some of the damage. All right, and the thing is, these different earthquakes that happen around the world, man. It's really, it's a sign that we're in the end times, man. Okay, really, that's what the what it's a sign of. Okay, and people are shook at just that, and literally shook. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, starting at verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? In this word world here is talking about an eon, a period of time, an age. All right. So they were asking, about signs of the Lord's return. Okay. And of the end of the age. All right. So I'm going to jump down to verse 6. It says, starting in verse 6, it says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And look, so let's analyze. Let's analyze something. So Yahushua said one of the signs is that we will hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? Did we not hear? We heard about the Russia-Ukraine thing. We heard about different various wars going on around the world. Salakia. Right, we heard about different warnings of we heard about different rumors of war going on around the world and different wars actually taking place around the world. Okay? But it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's the thing. So Yahushua gave us some of the signs, all right, that his return is near. Okay. And then well, yeah. Okay, but them earthquakes are one of them. You had the one over here in the East Coast a couple months ago, and it wasn't as serious. Okay, and let me just show you, the seriousness or the scale of an earthquake as they measure it. All right. Well, I got here on Google earthquake magnitude levels. It says magnitude 2.5 to 5.4. And then under earthquake effects is often felt but only causes minor damage. And there's an estimated number of 500,000 that happens each year. That says 5.5 to 6.0. It says slight damage to buildings and other structures. And about 350 are estimated to happen every year. But 6.1 to 6.9 says may cause a lot of damage in very populated areas. Estimated number is 100 every year. But look, 7.0 to 7.9, major earthquake, serious damage, and around 10 to 15 each year. So this, and then you also had the earthquake in Japan too. So you see, look, these are all signs of the end. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, starting at verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. So, hold on, it says, measures out the time diligently in itself. Meaning, what does this mean? To measure the time diligently in itself. Salaki, it means look at what's going on around you in the world, right? The different things that's happening, okay? And analyze it with the scriptures, okay? Look up the word gauge, Gauge. And that's what we're supposed to do. All right, gauge the times that we live in with the scriptures. All right, it says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, right? So when you see the prophecies, all right, start to happen, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes, see, there go earthquakes again, and uproars of the people in the world, which we're seeing. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right? So these earthquakes, man, all right? Look, and not only earthquakes, but other things, they're a sign that we are in the end times officially. Okay? Well, they're just, a sign that we are living in the last days. Okay? But we're definitely living in the last of last days. Okay? But another thing too, let me just get this, because you think that earthquake is something. Well, wait till the real earthquake happens. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2. And verse 19, it says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Okay? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and verse 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Reel means to shake. The Hebrew word is nawai. It says, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Get a precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11. In verse 13, in that same hour was there a great earthquake, and a tenth part of the city fell. And this earthquake, if this specific earthquake is talking about the nuclear destruction, that's what's going to cause the earth to reel to and fro like a drunkard, as we just read. Okay? It says in the tenth part of the city fell. Right? But let me just make this clear, right? The real earthquake, once again, is the nuclear missiles. That's going to be an uncharted earthquake, man, to make the whole earth shake. The whole earth. Yeah, that's going to be something that hasn't been seen before, man. That's what the scriptures say. These nuclear missiles are being made to be used. Okay, and after that, never again. Okay? But Revelation 11 and 13, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the tenth part of the city fell. And when you go into the etymology of the word tenth, it goes back to 10. So it should say in the 10 parts of the city fell. And the city is America. And in the earthquake, the nuclear destruction were slain of men 7,000. Right? Meaning anyone that's in America when those nuclear missiles hit are going to be destroyed. All right? This is in the remnant were frighted, right? The remnant of Israel that gets saved, okay, which are only Israelites. They're going to be a little shook at seeing the destruction. And that's to go to show the ferocity that the Lord, that the Lord is going to bring. Because here it is, you're in a new body, but, you're affrighted at the fire. So that's going to be a very harsh judgment. It says, and gave glory to the God of heaven. So that's the real earthquake that's coming. Let me get it. And with this 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. And the bow is talking about a nuclear silo. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. And the arrows are talking about the nuclear missiles, right? It says they shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the end of the world. Hence the term intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay? So this is the real earthquake that's coming. I wanted to bring that out, as well to show that we are, in the time of the, that pretty much it's a sign that, we're in the end. All right? All hell gonna break loose soon. So, I just wanted to do a lesson on that. Lord willing, was edifying. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, every well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom to the elect.